Hey friends, this is Marilyn from tarotclarity.com, and in addition to showing the base deck of the Bernardine Suzanne portion of the Éliphas Lévi deck, I also wanted to show the other references to other decks that Éliphas Lévi included. Now, in his deck, he had 5 cards from the Aluette Deck, and I thought I had an Aluette Deck. I really did. I searched and I was sure I did, but I don't seem to be able to locate it if I did. Or maybe I imagined I had it. So what I did was I just searched the internet, and I found that most of the ones were antique. They're old, and they're very expensive. So, it's out of my range with what I was willing to spend. So I felt like I guess I'm just out of luck, because I really wanted to see the original deck. And then I just, one day I was just looking up the Aluette Deck, and I came across somebody who made it on Make Playing Cards. And I can't even remember the name of the place, so I apologize. But if you really want a copy and you want to get it through MakePlayingCards.com, put in Aluette Deck, and hopefully it'll pop up for you, because I don't know how many people have created the Aluette Deck. So I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison first of the 5 cards that Éliphas Lévi included, and then a copy of whatever it is I have. And then I'll show you the complete deck of the Aluette. Now, obviously, the one that's printed on, the one published by Marco Benedetti, it's heads and tails above what this copy, of an Aluette Deck that I have. So I'm not comparing cardstock or anything paint or color, and nothing like that, because there's just no contest. But I did want to get a deck that I think this is a representation of a deck that must be famous, I'm pretty sure, So there are multiple versions of this style deck. So obviously they don't come from the same original. It's a it's the same image, but done by a different hand. And then and he chose also the 3 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups is a cow. And I think the name of the game is like Vak, that means cow. So the deck of Aluette cards is named, I think, after this card. And of course, played in the Pyrenees, like the place between Spain and France. What would I do? I get everything all screwed up. Darn. Give me a second. Okay, here we are. And they're both pretty. I mean, there's no comparison, as I mentioned, between the cardstock and all that. But I'm talking about the line work. They're both very pretty. So we have 2 storks and a woman in a chalice. Very interesting what they're thinking. Ace of Coins. Okay, so this is Grimmaud. So I have a copy of BP Grimmaud, a reproduction copy. Okay. Of a different Aluette deck. Interesting. So pretty deck. We have a romantic couple in the center of the 5 of Coins. Those are the only 5 cards that Éliphas Lévi used in his deck. However, since I bothered to buy the deck just to see what it was about, I thought I would show you. Now, bear in mind, this is not as prettily printed as the one in Marco's deck, but I just thought that the images would have value. So we have a youth of Baton, so I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. So it's like a because it's not a tarot deck, you know, it's so I'm trying to think if these are the pages. Oh, okay, these must, yeah, but then that's, I'm confused. Oh, okay, okay, I gotcha. So all of the same, all of the aces are together. All of the twos are together. Okay, gotcha. Confused. Three, three, three. So there's only 3 suits. That's interesting. Unless I messed up. Well, that's very interesting. There's 3 suits. 1, 2, 3. And then that's 5. So consistently, there's only 3. That must be it's a different. Oh, wait. So it's playing with me. Like, they're out of whack, I guess. Yeah, because here we have 4 suits. So, I don't know. I got out of whack. Okay, so here we have 7, 7. 7's okay. Yeah. I must not have been seeing things right. So I apologize. Oh, wow, look at the cups. Very pretty. So we saw in the comparison, like they did with the Sartan and the other Flemish decks, I think, and you can see the influence of like a shell and how at some point it became part of the decoration of the chalice itself. Eight and 8. So I'm sorry I was talking kind of stupid before. I'm guessing the cards will make sense when I get to the end or something. All right, I don't know. See, these are these kings? I don't know. I'm not sure. I know what I'm looking at. Because the other guys look like they were valets, but this guy looks more, these men look more like men. So I wonder if those are the kings. And then we have the knights. But then this is the king. So this must have been, so these are the kings. So I apologize. I'm thinking as a tarot person and I'm trying to make sense of cards, and I'm sorry. So these must be, well, obviously that's a knight, the knight, and I think I got that one right. But I think I said these were the kings, so I guess these are just pages or valets. So it must have been, I love playing card games. I just never can remember the rules. I can barely manage fish. Although I love to play cards. I love. But once somebody describes how to play the game, once I finish playing it, I don't remember how to do it. So anyway, I thought it would be fun, even though these aren't, any kind of special reproduction. It is, a copy of the Grimoire, which must have been I think the producer of the tarot deck that I was trying to purchase, but it was just too expensive. So I think this is a copy of what I was looking at to purchase, but I just wasn't willing to spend the money. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, peace, stay well, be kind.